Sorry about that. Hello there, and welcome back to the Community Roundup. I'm your host Samuel Kyber, here to talk about what's going on in the Black Plasma community. So let's get started. To start with, I'd just like to remind people about the upcoming Racing Animation Collab. The deadline is August 24th, so you have just under a month to submit your entries. Remember to add sounds, no music, and make it no longer than 10 seconds, and name the file the name that you'd like to be credited as. We're very excited to see all of your entries. Next up, we have the SPEEDRUN Render Challenge results. We had so many good entries which made it really tough for all of us to pick a winner, but here are a few of our favourites. I'll have a link to all the entries in the description. Faith Rogers had a really nice layout and story going on with the collection of useful items. Drax Doomers was very clean and had some nice computer assets. Lone Wolf Animations had a nice speedrunning strat. Outline 45's entry looked very pretty with overall nice lighting. And Titan Berserks made me smile because using boats as a strat to run across lava with all the characters doing something different was pretty funny. But the overall winner goes to Historia for an all-round great render. There was a lot of motion in the scene with each character doing something different. It feels like an intense speedrun with pretty lighting on top of it all. So congratulations to Historia for winning the render challenge, and for winning the challenge, the theme they've chosen for the next render challenge is horror. So create a Minecraft render with the theme of horror. Please make sure the render is a minimum of 1280 by 720 resolution, and please send it to blackplasma.mail@gmail.com. And again, please name the file as the name that you'd like to be credited as. There were quite a few people who didn't do this last time, so please be sure to name it correctly. The deadline will be August 24th. As always, details will be in the description of this video. Now for the community creations, where we feature some of our favourite things that the community has made and shared on our creations wall and fan art wall in our Discord server. First, we have a very impressive end fight animation by Wan Chi. It has some amazing animation and cinematography, and overall just a really great watch. Next up is a Minecraft animation by Navalus Studios, where a robot is kidnapped by some Endermen. This was a fun watch with some unique assets, and it even has voice acting, so definitely take a look. Next we have Fishing for a Friend by Shadow Knight 21, which was a very entertaining animation about fishing. Be sure to give it a watch. Blazy released their full 18-minute long manhunt animation, which had a lot going on and was a fun watch as well. Check it out below. An ongoing fanfiction by Chubby Nose, themed around Songs of War, has been shared several times in our Discord, and it's definitely worth a read for those of you who like fanfiction. The link is in the description. Awkward Bunyan posted their first Minecraft animation with a unique story. Lil Joe Studios shared their animation about a sandwich, and Builder posted a nice tutorial on how to build a temple in Minecraft. There are just so many cool creations being shared on our Discord. I'll have a bunch on the screen right now, but honestly there's just so much variety. It's been so much fun just looking through both the creations wall and the fan art wall, seeing everyone's creations come to life. Thank you everyone for sharing your work on our Discord. You're all doing very well. A quick mention about Discord events. Both Fadeless Banjo and Spiel have been arranging events on our Discord server. If you'd like to join and take part in our Discord, the link is in the video description. I'll try to arrange a few more events in the near future myself as well. Next, we added a new section to the roundups to welcome the patrons that pledged during the month of July and joined the Patreon family. A big thanks to Darren Che, Eluia DK, Diza Raff, Creeps Ardana, Steel Dragons, Cayenne Pepper, Cameron Prest, Drake Wraith, Cena Kang, Pixel Sam, good name, JCR Animations, and Fowlin Arredondo. Apologies if I pronounced anyone's name incorrectly. Thank you to those who chose to pledge in July, and those who continue to pledge to our Patreon. It really does mean a lot to us that you continue to support us. If you'd like to join the BPS Patreon, you can do so via the link in the description, and you'll get to see videos early, or even have your skins featured in the animations. Next is the Q&A. This time we actually have some questions. Thanks to those who posted questions on our previous community roundup. I'll be going through a few of them right now. From Blender Knight Studios, they ask, how you guys get the animations for the animations, because you guys are extremely fast in thinking. I really want to know how you guys think of the new animations. Generally we tend to work on animations that we're just interested in at the time. For me, I do like sci-fi, so I tend to tailor my animations a little bit more science fiction. For example, the new speedrun animation, Mont is a big fan of the speedruns that Dream does on his channel, and decided that he wanted to do an animation based on that. So generally it's just kind of what we're interested in at the time, and then we try and come up with a story that follows our interest, to be honest. Next question from Cyber Blackout. Got 2 questions. What is your favourite animation so far, and will you do more long animations in the future? My personal favourite animation, I guess from myself, would be the Worlds Apart full movie. I thought that just overall was my personal best. In terms of long animations in the future, yeah, honestly, yeah. I'm working on an original sci-fi animation at the moment, which will be a bit longer than what we're used to. Generally, our videos are getting quite longer, to be honest. Speedrun, I believe, was over 10 minutes. The Bees fight was over 10 minutes. Agent Derp over 10 minutes. So we're definitely heading in that direction, to be honest. Next question from Cypress the Great. Why is there so many beheading in your bloopers videos? Not that I'm complaining, in fact I'm hoping you add more random beheading in your bloopers videos because I find it pretty funny. Can you make a recap of every beheading that happens in your blooper videos? I don't know why it exists, but we did have... I remember David and I were looking at Survival Island bloopers, and we were sitting at the computer together just going, okay, what could happen to this character who's looking out over the water, and there's a bit where he points at something out in the water, and we thought, what if he points at his own head, and he looks around and his head's out in the water? It doesn't make any sense. But we thought that was just the funniest thing. I think that's where it started, and since then the patron was Pixel, and we decided to use that as a recurring thing where his head would appear in certain things. I think it's in Giant Derp as well. So, but then the head thing just kind of then moved to other animations and other characters, so that's kind of where it came from. In terms of a recap, we do the blooper compilations at the end of the year, so that kind of covers the all beheadings, I guess. The next few questions are from Critters Pictures. What are the good things about working at BPS with a small team of animators? And what are some factors that keep you motivated while working on animations? I guess in terms of what's good about working at BPS with a small team is that there is only just a few of us, so it's not that intimidating, and we all get to work on projects that interest us at the time. So it's just nice, I guess. There's not so many people that you have to manage 300 plus people to get an animation done. And in terms of factors that keep us motivated when working on animations, there's always another idea for another animation. So if you're really excited to get to the next animation, that's good motivation to, okay, I want to get this one done, and then I can get to my next one, then I can get to my next one. And just seeing all the cool stuff that everyone else on the team is making, it's quite motivating to see a really cool fight scene or some really pretty lighting, and then feel like, oh yeah, that I should make my stuff better, and I should get my stuff done. So it's mixed for everybody, but those are just a few things that help me. And if anyone has any questions, be sure to leave any questions with the word question in the comments of this video so we can get to them in the next video. And that's it for the questions, and all that's left is really, if anyone has any suggestions for the community roundups, then feel free to let me know in the comments below. Thank you all for watching, and thanks for the patrons for supporting us, and I'll see you in the next community roundup.